Hello, and we're recording the review of the last map, which was Death Sentence. That was the name of the map. Now, normally we would give it more than one opportunity when it crashes. And we did for this case, but it crashed in the same map twice. And it
Well,
was about,
map segment, so yeah.
yeah, I mean, we progressed a little further. I'm not saying anything, but it didn't give us a reason, first off. Secondly, we kind of assumed where it was, and there's an alarm that we set off. Either there's something wrong with it and it's causing the crashes, and it's just not registering what that problem is. Highly recommend that the creator of the map really fix that, because that can break a game instantly. It makes it virtually unplayable, almost unreviewable. We're gonna quickly review what we did play though. We didn't go any farther beyond because, well, it's not really fair. We could, but it's just not fair. So yeah, let's just get it started.
Like an option, we could have just skipped that part,
Yeah,
but
but
we don't
still,
know how far we were in that part.
yeah, not only that, there's also the fact that it could be part of the theme with it, and we don't have the ability to do that. So yeah, let's get to the ratings of this. 5 stars max, 1 star minimum. Obviously, it's not going to be a 5 star map. Um, Meta, for the amount of zombies that we did fight, what do you think? Was it balanced?
Um, I would say that it. Yeah, definitely. I didn't feel like we just breezed right through it. At the same time, and once again, at the same time, it wasn't like easy. It wasn't like too difficult. I'm gonna give that a full star.
All right, Kyo.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a full star. I mean it did its job.
All right, Dread.
I'll give it a full star. It did do its thing.
All right, I'm gonna give it half a star. This is what I felt from it. It did feel like we were blazing right through it. It felt like we did maybe like 5 minutes every fucking map. Maybe the first one we got a little lost, but still we blazed through it. The second thing is that we still didn't progress enough further in a map to actually have like, did it ever feel hard at those parts? So I can't really give it the full star because of that. But it's not even a fair judgment at that. I'll just give it half for now. If the map is fixed, I might change that, but until it is, I can't give it any higher. Moving on to length, I think we have to give that a 0 for now.
Well,
Yeah, I would agree
yeah,
with that.
give it a 0. I mean, it even did still, like you say, did feel like it was going to be short. It felt like.
Oh yeah, well it's not just that. It was the fact that we never completed it anyway.
Yeah, but I mean those two combined, it's not looking too good. Even if we did, it didn't look good. Even if we could play through it.
Yeah, at most it could have been a half a star, but
Yeah.
it's it's the fact that we didn't complete it that makes it no. There's no way we can actually give it a full option of a full star or half star at that point. Difficulty, I don't know. It's up to you guys what you want to do it with. So Meta, what do you think about the difficulty for the parts we played?
I'm not. I don't have enough. I don't have enough experience to be able to judge. I haven't played through the map enough in order to be able to know what type of difficulty it is.
Mm.
But so far, we've just been breezing right through it. So I guess I'll give it a half star just because I don't know what was in store for us in the later maps. It's too early to tell.
Right. Kyo?
Yeah, I agree. It's half a stall. I mean, it was a bit easy in the first parts, but we can't tell. Maybe the last part was harder. We don't know.
Alright. Dread?
I'll give it a half star because we didn't get through it, so we didn't know what was going to happen.
Right. I agree with all three of you guys. It's a half star. A lot of it is what we were going to face later on, and the other part is that we breezed through the first 2.5 parts really, and that could be adjusted futurely. I mean, it could be at that half star rating and even at the end, but still, we need to play the entire map. So these are all questionable ratings, by the way. For theme, I can't really say that. I don't think we can really judge the theme with it. I mean,
I don't really know what the theme was with this.
yeah, that's the one thing. I can't really say death sentence fits for this game map. Not only that,
Because at the part where we kept crashing, we were going through a zoo, it looked like. Or an amusement park.
I think it was an amusement park because it was a water slide.
Well, I don't know.
That's
I
up
was
to
kind
you
of sticking
guys.
around and
Can
died.
you judge the theme? Because I don't think I can.
It seems a bit difficult, but coding ability and design of that, yeah, we can.
Well, it has to go coincide with both. It's up to you guys if you want to give it a rating. I'm going to give it a 0.
Yeah, it's
I'll give it
Yeah.
a half star because it looked okay.
it
Wasn't-
didn't look too bad, but I think I'll only give it a quarter.
Still don't know what the theme was, but I'll give it a half star.
Alright, Meta.
Death sentence. Does that have a relation to what we were playing? I really don't know. I really could not tell. But I think it would be safe to give it a half star because once again, I lack the data to be able to confirm whether it was following its theme and design or not.
Right. I'll give it the fact that for what we've seen, it was a pretty cool design of a map. It really was colorful. It did have a lot of interesting things to look at. It wasn't like last week with Half-Life 2 thought of a map.
On top of that, we were able to get through it. We were able to find our way around easily.
Yeah, so
Well, maybe a little too easily.
yeah, it's really hard to judge it right now. That's why I left it as 0. That's the safe bet to me. It probably had the ability to be up to the half star, maybe even higher, if we seen the other 2 parts, but we didn't. So yeah, for now, it's all question. We cannot recommend this map. It's not
No.
finished. There's no way we can recommend it right now. But we do want to play it again. We want to give it another try when the thing is fixed. It sucks that we have to do this. We've had that happen before. But even then, it wasn't that big of a deal because I think that happened with a final campaign of a map, and we just brushed it off because it really wasn't finished, and it wasn't the Mob City. This was before even Meta joined us. So for now, let's see. Meta, you gave it 2 stars. Keo, you gave it 1 3/4. Dread, you gave it 2 stars. I gave it 1 star. These are all question ratings to the creator. If you really want us to try this map again, re-review it, we'll be glad to do it. Just let us know. Tell us that you updated it. Try to figure out what that crash thing was all about. It's got to be something in part 3 that's really affecting it because it happened to all of us. So yeah.
Well, I didn't crash. I just disconnected.
Well, yeah, I'm the one that crashed. I don't know what it was, and it had to be in that one, and it happened twice around the same area. So, yeah, it's something there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the review. It's real quick. Normally we sit here for 40 minutes and talk about it, but well, it's really hard to do that with only maybe like 20 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
anyway,
and but as a little bonus, we decided to do another map. So
yeah,
stay tuned for that.
we'll stay tuned. That we have a double review night tonight. Anyways, see you in a while.